This is my first ever flip through, and I'm going to be showing my 2018 December daily. It ended up being super full, so I am going to go online and look to get another Very Merry album. Okay, so for 2018 I ended up using the Very Merry collection by Simple Stories, designed by Tracy Reed. I also used the Ellie Studio Document December kit, which I loved, and then I just used like some little stuff from the dollar spot at Target. So it's kind of a mix of all things, and I'm actually going to probably break this up into two parts. So for now I'm going to go ahead and take out some of it so that it's not so bulky while I'm flipping through. Okay, so I just took out the back half of it, and I think that helps for it to lay flat so you guys can see. Let me see if I can zoom you in a little bit more. Okay, so my cover page this year is just the Simple Stories cutout. This came with the kit, which I absolutely love, the buffalo plaid here. And then I just printed this out on my computer, and I added some of the stickers from the Ellie Studio Document December. So that just kind of started us out. I put a pocket in right here using the 6x8 papers from the Ellie Studio. And then I just have this tag that I was going to put a drawing that's in the back. I need to actually put it up. And then I have some journaling here on this back card. And it's just talking about, you know, getting our December started. These pictures were of us putting up our Christmas tree. And it was actually right before December started, but of course I went ahead and documented them in here so that we could tell the story of our trees this year. So it was kind of funny because my oldest son actually, he's 11, or he had just turned 11, and he was like, didn't want to help, like, and I was like, are you serious? You're getting too old to help with the Christmas tree? It kind of broke my heart, but yeah, so he was like, no, I'll just sit on the couch and watch you guys do it. So the two middle kids, should I say, helped me decorate the big tree, and then I have the girls' tree and their tree, so we have 3 trees. And of course I just, you know, this is all the same. This was a little bit of an older paper from last year, like a Christmas chalkboard paper. I have the wood veneer here, and so that's that. Then I have day 1, which we went and took the kids to see the movie The Star. If you guys didn't get to see that this holiday season, it was amazing. We absolutely loved it. So I just have some smaller 2x2s here. And then this was a picture that we took right in front of the tree at the movie theaters, which actually ended up being one of my favorite pictures this season. Of course, the 2 girls were matching, and then the boys are all decked out in their Christmas shirts. And I don't know, I just really, minus this ginormous ATM here, I just really like the way that this one came out. And excuse the noise, I have my puppies here and my daughter is watching TV over there. But this was a wood veneer from the dollar spot at Target, and then this was just I think an Ellie Studio. This is from Simple Stories, and then the paper is from Ellie Studio also. So this was also day 1. This was their morning picture that they went to school. It was December 1st, so we went ahead and put them their Christmas shirts and a cute Christmas outfit. I really liked that the Simple Stories kit came with this calendar. I thought it was a really great way to document everything that we did throughout the month. I think I still need to fill in a few spots, but for the most part, I kept up with it, and we were able to, it was great for me to be able to see that we were actually, you know, doing festive things throughout the month. So this was December 2nd, which is actually my birthday. And my mom and me and the girls, we went to Castroville, Texas, to their little craft fair. I literally just ripped that right there, so I might have to go reinforce that. This paper wasn't as thick. So I just have a pull-out of my mom and the girls, and then pictures of the girls here with a little Ellie Studio tag. I stamped the date. These are some Tim Holtz tiny word stickers, and just kind of embellish that here. I have my journaling on this tag right here that I printed on my computer. Just talking about how it was my birthday and we went to go have a girls' day, and then I believe that night we had I didn't document it, let me see. I think we had a date night, yeah. Treated me to shopping and dinner that night. So that night James and I went to dinner, so, and then throughout the entire, throughout my entire album, you'll see that I'm going to be using these Simple Stories numbers, and I literally use them 1 through 25. I think I may have skipped like 9 or 10 because I got my dates mixed up, but other than that, those are the numbers that I use throughout the entire album. I don't switch up my numbers because I am new to scrapbooking. I don't have a big stash, so I thought I'd just do a whole cohesive look throughout the entire album. On day 3 was a Sunday. I actually didn't take any pictures. It's sort of an ongoing theme throughout the month that on Sunday I forget to take pictures. I think it's because we were sort of recuperating every Sunday throughout the week. So I just went ahead and documented this year I decided to do Christmas bedding in everybody's room, and it was actually the first year that I had done it. So we have the boys' bunk beds, and they were decked out with some deer, super cute deer throws and red sheets. And then Kyla had these super cute Christmas light sheets. I don't think you can see, but they were super cute. And then I went ahead and did our room as well. I had a little plaid sheet set and then a nice fluffy comforter. I put a tree in our room. I just wanted it to feel cozy and festive throughout the house. So I had fun with that. On Monday, I have just a Target picture. I was able to go do some Christmas shopping while James kept the baby. So, of course, had to take pictures of that. Have my water going into Target. We also came home that evening and James started to put the lights on the house. So I have the kids here doing homework while James is starting to put the lights on. Okay. So I have, we also did, after they got done with their homework, we went ahead and did our gingerbread houses for the year. They were dying to do them, so I was like, okay, fine. I thought this was really cute. This is I believe this is an Ellie Studio card, and it just kind of listed out all of the things, the sweets during Christmas, and I was able to circle the gingerbread. I just kind of circled it to highlight that these were the gingerbread houses, and I went ahead and put this behind a flap because we did use some hot pink icing that we had in the cabinet, so the hot pink was sort of clashing with the whole traditional colors that I have going on here, so I put them behind a flap. I think that came out really cute. Okay, so on to December 5th. We have, let's see, let me get this in frame. I have the 5 here again. I was showing that it was very cold that day. Since we're here in Texas, I mean, very cold, 44, yes, that's freezing to us. And then I have a picture of our whole Christmas lights, how we ended up adding to the fence this year. We hadn't done that before. And then we decked out, of course, the whole house. Let's see, here's a picture of Camila, my youngest daughter, who's just turned 2, and she is holding a strand of lights while we were putting them up by the fence. And then just a picture of the kids all bundled up while we were continuing to put up the lights because it was super cold. I was able to get my little puppy in there. Thought that was cute. And I just kind of embellished it with these stickers, which I think were from Hobby Lobby. Okay, we have back to gymnastics. Kyla finally got back into her routine of going to gymnastics. And then we did, of course, baseball practice after at the batting cages. And I went ahead and took a picture of the boys with these bats. And oh, the boys got new bats. And I was like, oh my gosh, shocker. Because they're forever buying baseball gear. But he continued to tell me that they're part of their Christmas. So I said, okay, if those are part of your Christmas, let me snap a picture. So I got a picture of them with their new bats. And then this is just the 4 kids. Kyla got a little goodie at gymnastics because she did good. Again, with the same number 6. Okay. On to number 7, Camila went to work with Daddy, which she absolutely loves because she's a daddy's girl. And James went ahead and snapped a picture of Cammie and her grandma at work. And he sent that to me during the day because I went to do more Christmas shopping. I ended up having to do all my Christmas shopping in December this year. But luckily, I was so blessed to have James help me with the baby, and we didn't have to worry about that. This is just a tag from the dollar spot, and then I added a chipboard sticker from the Ellie Studio kit. I typed out my journaling on the computer and adhered it to this card. And then this is, I went to my Aunt Marty's before I went shopping. My Aunt Marty had invited me over for coffee and just kind of to enjoy her Christmas decor. I've done this before for my birthday. Since it was a few days before, she hadn't seen me. So she invited me over for that. And this was the day that I picked up the kids' ugly sweaters at Marshall's, which I was so excited about. And they ended up wearing them quite a few times. So that was fun. The big snow day. So I'm sure you've seen this on other, I know I've seen it on other people documenting December. Texas had a snow day. So here in San Antonio, it snowed. I took a picture of our gate. It just kind of had like snow on it. I thought it was super cute. This is a picture of us right in front of the gate, kind of watching the snow. We drove around the neighborhood. And by neighborhood, I mean like all my family. We live on a bunch of land here out in the country. So I just went ahead and did just a decorative filler page. Snow in Texas with these super cute iridescent thickers. It's like an iridescent glitter, so I thought that was fitting. And this is, of course, the Very Merry. It's one of their pages, and I thought, oh my gosh, how perfect with this snowy tree. Now here is where I messed up, because I believe... Was this the 8th? I want to say in this area, let's see. I think this might have been the 9th. I think this was the 9th. And I put it down as the 8th. And I believe, let me see. Snow in Texas. Oh, okay. So this was the 7th. This was the 7th. I don't know. I don't know what happened here, but this is where I messed up. 7, 8, and 9. So this is 8, but I guess it was 7 or 9. I don't know. But when I got to our Friendsmas party, oh, so this is 8. Okay. This was 7, but I was like, oh my gosh, I can't change it to 7 because I had put this back here. So long story short, this is where my numbers get mixed up, but it's no big deal. I don't mind. It's fine. So this is just a picture of all the cousins got together on snow day, and they were playing outside, doing snowball fights, and just having a good old time. This is the entry to our farm, and so I got the snow on the ground. I thought this was so fun. I added a tag here. I'm not sure. This might have been a dollar spot tag. This is just a Hobby Lobby sticker. And I backed that with some pattern paper and then just added in the, what is it called? Journaling with the computer. Okay, so here is more from Snow Day. It ended up being quite a spread. This was just showing that the weather had snowflakes, which is rare, so rare, so I had to document that. I got all 3 of my boys with the snow on their hats and on their beanies. I thought that was cute that I was able to snap a picture of each one of them. I love having that. And then this was, I believe, Friday, okay? So this is the 9th, but was really the 8th, but this is a Friday. And I just snapped a picture of my son Reagan because, I mean, my gosh, he's getting so big with this beanie and sunglasses and his jacket, and I just had to, I was like, let me snap a pic of that. We had our first cup of hot chocolate, so this is the 4 of us. Daddy didn't, and neither did the baby, but the kids all had marshmallows in there. This was a Simple Stories paper that I knew that I would use for the first time that we had hot chocolate. I just talk about we finally had hot chocolate because they had been begging and begging. Excuse me. It's like once the holiday season starts, they're like, okay, gingerbread houses, hot chocolate, we want to do it all. And it's sort of my fault because I've always been really big into December. So this is just a picture I snapped of them. Oh, and there was still snow on the ground right before school. And then this is them pouring in their marshmallows into their hot chocolate. And a picture of them looking at me. Okay, so I didn't number this date because it was the 9th, okay? But I did stamp it out here so that I kind of knew I had kind of gotten off. So me and the girls did a little shopping, so I took a picture there. James found my favorite holiday treat that I hadn't had since I was a little girl, and they're these little buñuelos that are in the shape of like stars and snowflakes. I absolutely love those, and he found a lady selling them in front of H-E-B, so we got that. This is our Friendsmas party. So this Saturday night we had our Friendsmas party. So this is the picture of all the couples that came. Picture of me and James. I was actually drinking a Christmas beer, which was so fun, and I'm like, I need to do that again. Okay, so this is just more of the Friendsmas party. These were cute little mason jar shot glasses. And then a picture of all the guys and some wood veneer here. This was washi from the Dollar Spot. I believe this was a Tim Holtz Tiny Word. No. This is Ellie Studio. These cute little puffy stars were from the Dollar Spot. This is just a tag from the Be Merry collection. And then this was a Saturday, again a Sunday, and I didn't take pictures. And I was supposed to kind of journal that, you know, it was just another lazy Sunday, but I didn't. But I'm kind of okay with just having this as a filler. I don't know, I'm okay with it. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it like that. The 11th is a Monday. Let's see. A few of my favorite Christmas things, the Christmas lights, Christmas movies. Working on my December daily, of course, that's become one of my most favorite things. Spending time together, Starbucks. So this year we were drinking the white chocolate mocha. James and I both love that. James took a lot of time for vacation in December, so we had him around pretty much the entire month. So this was just documenting our inflatables that we got. We went ahead and got cute ones because we do have 4 little kids, and so I always think about, like, as far as having the colored lights outside, you know, some people will choose all white or whatever, and I always like to choose what's going to be most excited, what the kids are going to be most excited about. So we got a Mickey and Minnie inflatable because we had just gotten back from Disney, and a little elf and a reindeer, and just made it really fun and festive. I figure, hey, when they're in high school and they don't care about Christmas lights, then I'll do my beautiful winter wonderland all white. But for right now, it's just about making it fun for them. So on the 12th, I went and got a car wash, and I actually went and got a wreath for my truck. I don't know, it was just something about, I guess I was just being very merry this year. I don't know why, but I got a wreath for my truck. This is the acrylic piece from the Ellie Studio kit. Again, the very merry numbers, some wood veneer from the Ellie Studio. And then here is one of my most favorite elements. This is a shaker pocket, and this was the wood veneer pieces in the sequins from the Ellie Studio Document December kit. I love that I was able to use those. So I just went ahead and stitched it here to hold it into that little pocket there. Another picture of my son, Reagan, after haircut day. This was Cammie sitting in a chair at the car wash because we had gone to the car wash. Okay, so opposite side is the 13th. I popped up this, what size is this? A 4x4 card from the Simple Stories kit. What is it? Very Merry. So I went ahead and popped that up just to add some dimension. I put the 13 behind it. I had made chicken soup that day, and again, this was a Wednesday. We had done gymnastics. This is at the batting cages, and she was, the baby was keeping herself entertained by scribbling in Daddy's notebook. So I snapped a picture of that. Let me see. Just making sure I'm in frame. Okay, the 14th was craft night at school. Again, I used the thickers, the iridescent thickers. They had a little background where you could take a picture there. This is one of the ornaments they made at craft night, so I went ahead and stuck that in there. And then this is a picture of my son Dane. He, his third grade, the whole third grade class sang Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer that night, and it was just so cute. He was so into it. He sung all the words, and it was pretty much the first time I had seen him on stage, so he did really well. He wasn't even scared or anything. On the 15th, James took me to go see White Christmas. It was one of my birthday presents because we love the Christmas movie White Christmas. So we went down, this is us downtown with all the lights and the trees. And then I just added these cute little holly jolly wood pieces. Those were from my stash from last year. So I cut off the first page of the playbill and I put it in here. I put some pattern paper on the back and just journaled about our experience with that. Without being negative Nancy, the play really wasn't that great because they had casted somebody to do Bing Crosby's character, and his voice was just so high-pitched. And if you've seen that movie, you know that Bing Crosby has a very deep voice. So we didn't like it. We actually ended up leaving during intermission, which is kind of bad, but whatever. We were just not feeling it. So this is just a picture of the stage, and James and I took a selfie. Stage in the back. We were at the Majestic Theater. Even though the play wasn't that great, it was super fun to get out together and just spend some time together. We had dinner at Saltgrass, which was amazing, and overall we had a great time. We actually left the play to go get Starbucks, so I'm not mad about that. This is just a picture I snapped of our tree with the lights on a Friday night. Thought that was fun. The 16th is just a Saturday. We pretty much just did baseball practice, and then we ended up dropping the girls off at my mother-in-law's, and so me and the boys, I mean, not me, James and I and the boys had dinner without the girls, which is pretty rare, so I thought I'd document that because the boys kind of got spoiled. They got to spend time with us while we ate our Chinese food. So I'm going to go ahead and end part 1 here. I will be probably posting part 2 right after this, but I'm going to go ahead and just end it here so that the video doesn't get too long. So that is part 1 of my December daily. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed December daily. It's one of the only craft projects that I've been able to actually finish 2 years now, so it's actually pretty exciting for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thumbs up this video, leave any comments or questions down below, and I will get back to you. Thanks guys, bye!